Hey there, Bricksters and Lego friends. I am here doing an amusement park ride, how it works video. So today, a friend of mine, Colin Lang, has been working on his version of Pirate Ship and different ways that he's getting it to swing back and forth. So I thought I would show my way that I came up with of how this works, and he can compare it and see how smooth it is compared to his. And here's what I have, Colin, and anyone else that's looking to do this. I'll show you a little bit in depth now on how it works. It's just going back and forth, and I believe he's used some wheels underneath to move it back and forth. There is a way to get it to work, and it's quite smooth. You can find it online somewhere, but this is the way I came up with mine because I didn't want to do the wheel thing. I just wanted to have it free standing underneath. And I think it works pretty well for my little ride that I have created here for my Pirates of the Caribbean section. So basically, on the top, as you can see, it's just some Technic bricks on either side, and I use these two pulley wheels with pins through them, and the mast of the boat has Technic pins on either side of this right here, like on its crossbeam, so I was able to pin the mast right to that and keep it solid. So that's what swings the boat back and forth right there, as you can see. Okay, now moving out, the axle continues out here, and we have a neat little rig just coming off the axle here. We have one of these Technic pieces here. There's an axle that goes to like an axle that's already mounted on that piece and goes into a little, I guess, axle holder. I don't know what the names of these parts are, but anyway. And then I have a gray Technic pin holding that to another one, which is on the vertical, going down a shaft, which is comprised of two different length axles. Now, I'll try to stop it when I get it up here. Okay, so I'm going to go around this side now. And basically, if I can find it, where did you go? Gears. Okay, can't get at it that way. Okay, so I'm going to scoot under here. Here we go. I'm just going to lift it up a little bit. So it comes down, and it's on a big gear. I think it's a 40-tooth gear. And that being said, it's connected to the little 8-tooth gear for the reduction, and that's going through the shaft, and it's going through a Technic brick, and it's going underneath the block here of these guys here, which I have just to sort of cover it over. But sorry for the shakiness of the camera here, because I'm trying to show you everything. Okay, so it comes through, and what I have here underneath is basically right off the motor, as you can see right there, going through the Technic piece, 8-tooth gear up to the 40-tooth gear, giving it a nice reduction. Vertical shaft straight up, once again, onto this like elbow arm thing with a gray pin, so it doesn't like get really tight, so it's nice and loose, and it swivels against the same piece, again going this way to the left on the horizontal, with the black Technic pin piece that's attached to the axle going through this Technic beam, which is going right through to the other side, and these just sit on the middle of the axle. So you can see how fast the motor's turning. Reducing it down with this axle here, It's reducing it down with this gear here. And it's turning that axle, which is just basically going up and down. And the horizontal axle coming out from the mast is just being basically moved back and forth. It's a very simple mechanism. It's a little bit rocky on the front end, but it holds pretty well. And it works for me. Now, if you don't like this method with the axle showing, you're probably going to end up doing something with wheels underneath, but I'm not really sure. This was a tough bird to actually get going because I've been working at this for many years, and I've tried different combinations to get that to go myself, and this is the one that I came up with that I like the best. A lot of the struggle I had too, not only with the gears, but is keeping this A-frame so it doesn't twist up here like so. And right now it's pretty darn good. I gotta say, it's pretty good, darn good like that. I did have twisting in that before, but you can actually see the twisting of the base plate and the flex when that motor comes on. Check it out. You can see right there. It comes back up around, that axle kicks back up. It gets some nice torque and twist onto that. Everything shifts. But that's not, you know, that's just the way it is. It's a pretty good ride. I like that. I'll show you some of my other rides and how I motorized them down the road. Hope you find it interesting, entertaining, and informative. I'll talk to you guys again later in another video. And remember, if you can dream it, you can build it. And don't forget to send in any pictures of your mocks to the email below, and I'll get them featured in another video for you. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.